Now let's get to that team coverage we were talking about. 11 Alive's Hope Ford and John Sherrick outside the state capitol. We want to start now with Hope. Hope, what are you seeing down there on the ground right now?
Right now there is hundreds and hundreds of people here who are protesting. And just to give you kind of an idea, so to the right of me right now is the end of one street, and then you see all the way over there, that is the intersection of Martin Luther King Drive right there. And this entire block is filled with people, then front to back all the way up to the Capitol steps. Those people down at Centennial Park, they've been joining in with protesters that have already been here since 6:30. So for the last 30 minutes, this protest has continued to grow and grow and grow. And there's just been a lot of chanting so far. Obviously, the people are handing out signs. They're also handing out water because it is extremely hot out here and they don't want anyone passing out. But you see all the signs out here. Kind of what you're seeing right now, this is kind of what it's been for the last 30 minutes. People cheering, people discussing different things, and more people kind of joining out here as this protest kind of continues to grow. Now, protesters, the organizers of this protest said that they were planning this since last night. So they knew already this was going to be overturned, that was a possibility that they would be coming down here tonight. So they were already well prepared again with those signs and trying to get everyone organized to come down here tonight. And just from all angles right now, you can kind of see to the left of us right now, there's just more and more people who are continuing to walk up and who are continuing to join this protest. So it may continue to kind of spread out over the next hour or so. They haven't really given any plans outside of them staying right here right now. They may march back down to Centennial Olympic Park. They may stay here. They kind of say it's going to be kind of a fluid situation that we see out here right now. And that's kind of what's been happening for the last 30 minutes. So we're going to, of course, continue to update on what's happening out here at the Capitol. And if they move, we're going to stay right on top of it.
Yeah, Hope, it's pretty crazy. I mean, we were checking in at Centennial Olympic Park, you know, and where they were moving just an hour or two ago were not that many people at all. And now it looks like the streets are packed. Thanks for that report. And we want to continue our team coverage over this decision to overturn Roe v. Wade with John Sherrick, also live downtown, where protesters have begun rallying. John, what are you seeing on your side of things?
Well, people here are telling me this is a time of anger, a time for outrage, a time of numbness, worry, concern, uncertainty. People here, as Hope was just saying, crowded across the street that Atlanta police have blocked off as they chant and march, beginning to march and also exchange their outrage. That's the only word I can express that they are talking about here. They want state legislators to pass a state reproductive freedom bill. They want cities and counties and district attorneys and police to pledge that they will not enforce any abortion ban in Georgia down the road. They want candidates to make it clear where they stand in this fall's elections. Here are some of the people we talked with just a few minutes ago.
I hope change happens, and I hope we don't keep regressing as we have been doing. Listen to what the people need and what the people want, because they're currently not representing the people.
The struggles are interconnected. We know that there has been a bit of a backslide as of recently when it comes to rights for multiple groups of people, but particularly today with women, there is no reason why women should not have the right to be able to do what they need to with their bodies and not have to explain it to somebody else.
We're going back to a time that's half a century ago, and we shouldn't be looking back, we should be looking forward.
And protesters say here, this is just a time to mobilize, to take to the streets, to pressure the Capitol, the state Capitol, to pressure the White House and Congress to react and respond legislatively, to perhaps enact some abortion rights legislation here in the next few months. So this is just the beginning, they say. This is not the end. Savannah.
John, before we let you go, I want to ask you a question. Are you seeing any police on the ground? I'm hearing a chopper, not sure if that's a police or a news chopper, but I'm not really seeing much of a police presence behind you.
Well, Atlanta police over here, you can see, have blocked the street, so there are a few police officers over here just keeping an eye on the demonstration. Of course, Atlanta police, well practiced in these kinds of spontaneous, if you will, demonstrations and protests. So they are, in fact, watching it closely, and everything is secure, and people are chanting and expressing their opinions peacefully.
All right, John, good to know, especially as that crowd grows. Thanks so much.